But grocery stores are private companies. You can't tell them what they can and can't do. Grocery stores are private companies. You can't tell them what they can and can't do. They can take this email and wipe their fucking ass if they do this. What is up, chat? Welcome on in. We are cooking some food right now. How are y'all? Trying to prevent my windows from fogging up, and really hard to do in this environment. So we're gonna have some breakfast here. Just cooking up my rice. Hopefully this cooks sooner than later. Oops, someone left me a message. Who was it? Who was that? Was that Yogurt? It was Yogurt Carol. Oh yeah. Yeah, so I posted the first batch of pictures. So that's exciting. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, music. What are we doing? Hang on, shit. I'm gonna do something. Oh, just oh, it's not too late. Oh, it's not too late. There we go. It's doing it again. It's doing it again. What if I just reset this phone? What if we just reset it? Maybe it'll disconnect the Bluetooth connection between these two somehow. I don't know. But welcome on in, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good day. Like I said, we're just cooking up some rice, and then we're gonna have some breakfast. Come on, you piece of shit. There we go. And then we are gonna go for a walk around the park. So you might be like, what kind of park we going to? Oh, hang on a minute. You guys twisted? You are twisted. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah, we're gonna go to a park called we're gonna go to the primary Spokane Park, and then we're gonna get a geocache, and then we're gonna go check out a thing over in Coeur d'Alene, get some gas. Yeah, we got a lot going on here. And I want to get us over to Butte at the basics. God, I don't know about Butte though. There's just not a lot of places over in Butte to sleep in, and that concerns me. Like, I'd rather go sleep in Bozeman, which is bigger. Let's see what's over here. There are some hot springs. Oh, are these free hot springs? They do look like free hot springs. You get there from there. Okay. Let me check something here. Coeur d'Alene, or Coeur d'Alene, yeah. I am currently in Washington. We leave today. We're leaving Washington. Today's the final day. So we're headed to Idaho and Montana today. We're planning to stop in Butte. I don't really like my sleeping options in Butte here. So I'm gonna pull up my iOverlander app here, and I'm gonna see if I can find something better. Because it's either that or go to Bozeman. So, but yeah, we're gonna make a quick pit stop in Coeur d'Alene, and so let me just see what I've got here. What's this? Wild camping. Small pull off near a museum. What's this? I don't know about this one? Oh, what's this? Oh, hello. Homesteak. Okay. I think we might have our spot here. Alright, where's Butte? Where's Homesteak? Over here? Yeah? Okay. I see it, and I like it. Alright. Let's put it down for here. Hopefully this is open. I would assume so. I don't know like what the weather's like in Montana. It could be snowy, for all I know. Some of the camera stuff I'm getting, it does show snow, which is a little concerning. But it's all on the side of the road. It's not on the road itself. So, oh god. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna have a small breakfast here. I don't know if y'all have ever had canoa pork, but I'm excited for. What did I do with my spoon? What did I do with my spoon? Son of a... Oh, there it is. Okay. I swear to God, like I put my spoon down and it disappears, like just gone. Hell yeah, canoa pork. So, for those who know, canoa pork is a Hawaiian dish. Super delicious. I'm gonna go ahead and, how do you recommend huckleberry milkshakes? Ooh. Okay. Silverton. Which one is Silverton in Washington? Let me see. Silverton, Idaho. Okay. Huckleberry milkshakes. Let me see. We're planning on dropping by a place called the Blackboard Cafe. I wonder if they're gonna have a huckleberry milkshake. Let me see what they've got here. They got coffee guide, milkshake, huckleberry. It is. Oh, that was from a year ago, but I'm gonna assume they still have it. Okay, we'll get a huckleberry milkshake. I forgot how much huckleberries are a thing over here. I have a friend who's from Spokane, and they were telling me they love making huckleberry pie. And then they used to make it all the time when they were in Spokane because it's so, huckleberries are so popular. Alright, we're gonna run some heat. So that way I don't freeze my ass off while I'm in here. Yeah, I do indeed run a small fire in my van. There we go. That'll help provide some heat. Not super worried about carbon monoxide poisoning. I've never had a problem with it, so I appreciate any future concern that y'all have. But yeah, canoa pork, friends. Oof, looks so good. So we're gonna have some breakfast, and then we're gonna get walking at the Spokane Park. Ow. And like I said, we still need to get that geocache. So now, if I'm right, I meant to check something before we move out here. Is this park? I think I can park over here. All right. Let me see something. That's an exit only. Okay. How about over here? Oh, there wasn't even a parking lot here. Okay. Do I have to pay if I go park over here? That's my question. From what I can tell, I don't see anything that looks like. I don't see any pay machines. Oh, wait, what's that? Oh, nope, there it is. Where'd it go? I saw something like big letters. I was like, pay, like, oh. Okay, we might just walk from here then. I don't want to pay for parking. Fuck that. We might at least move my vehicles so that people aren't like, this vehicle's been here all night. They have a carousel hill? I didn't know that. Also, Melty, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day so far. I know it's pretty early, depending on what part of the world you're in. It's only about 7:47 here, but we'll try and get some breakfast and we'll try and get moving. I would like to be on the road by no later than hopefully 9:30, because it does take like 5 hours to get over to Butte. And I would like time to find a place to sleep tonight, so. The World's Fair was once held in Spokane. Ooh, okay. Well, we will check that out. I'll probably not eat too much of this. I'll probably eat like half of it. Save the rest for later. Yeah. If y'all didn't know, Hawaiian food is a lot of like very meaty dishes. In fact, pineapple is not Hawaiian. It's fake Hawaiian. Pineapples actually are not native to Hawaii. They just happen to grow really well there. Pineapples were brought in for like farmers. Or maybe it was native and like Hawaiians just disowned it, but whatever the case, the pineapple was not of the reason why America took the actions it did with Hawaii. And so if you ever go to Hawaii, there's a lot of disdain for the Americans and for the American government, because they haven't forgotten. Generations are still mad at what America did to Hawaii. It was basically a takeover. I wish we were doing better. Had a bit of a giant technique getting it actually. Well, I hope today goes better. My attempt at a heart. And, yeah, I hope you enjoy the adventures with us. You know, get a nice drink, get cozy. Like I said, I'm gonna finish eating this and then we're gonna get moving here. I'm just trying to see where, if I want to move my van. I do want to move my van. That's the answer. I need to move my van. I don't want to be in this one spot. I'm just trying to figure out where I should move to. I think I'm just gonna, at the very least, I'm gonna do like a circle around, and then I'm gonna park over on here. That people aren't like, who the fuck is this? And then we might be able to cut across, go through here, and then get to the park from over here. Okay, okay. So, I can't remember, Melty, did you, I mean, obviously, it seems like you spent time in Spokane. Did you grow up here, or were there, like, did you come to school here? Was there a job? If I remember correctly, you're like, over in Portland, right? Portland or Vancouver? I might be wrong. Oh! Oh my god! Hello again! I was like, I've seen this name and I can't quite place where I saw it. I remember you. That's right, because we met at the, oh, what was it? The gigantic winter event. The winter lane or something. Oh my god, hi. Winter Haven, yeah. Oh my gosh, hey, it's so good to see you. Oh my god. Man, I was hoping I'd had enough time to go to Phoenix this year. I won't. But I'm getting a job in Los Alamos. So, getting to Phoenix won't be too difficult. I say that as I realize it's like a 9-hour drive from where I'm going to be working. Yeah, I'm moving to New Mexico. Just north of Santa Fe, so I'm really excited. Can't wait. It's gonna be not a fun, being relatively near to Phoenix. Not really close enough to visit more than a couple times a year. Denver is closer, it's 6 hours. So we'll see how much I enjoy or hate this job. The pay is really good, and the schedule is gonna be great, but I mean, my nearest big cities are Albuquerque and Santa Fe, and I wouldn't quite call them big cities, you know? They're like medium cities at best. To get tied, yeah, you know, I didn't want to stop van lifing, but yeah, I gotta think about the long term here, right? Unfortunately, or I guess fortunately, the end doesn't seem to be coming soon for me, so I gotta make sure I have enough money to get to the end. And this, like I said, this job's paying 90 grand, so it was kind of hard to say no to this. I just want to get my future set up, right? I've enjoyed the semi-retirement. But I talked to friends last year, and I was talking about how like I'm starting to crack, and I was like, I think it's time to settle down for now, right? Kind of, revamp. Yeah, get the 401k. Like, that's actually gonna be my third retirement thing. Like, I have my TSP from the military, which is probably gonna, by the time I get to retirement, it's probably gonna build up to around, my presumption is gonna get to 200,000 or more. Right now it's at 100,000. I think it's gonna make it to 200. I have a Roth IRA that I'm just paying into, and then the 401k, which I don't know, 401s and a Roth IRA aren't the same thing, right? They're like different things. 401k is like the business thing. That's what I assume. The 401 is the same as my TSP, because the TSP was what I put into when I was in the military. So, but I also still have like significant savings too. So like, I'm hoping within a year or two to potentially look at buying a house again or buying some land. I haven't decided yet. Ugh. I also need to figure out where I want to live. Yeah, there's a lot of, a lot of questions. So, let's see. There we go. All right. Has contribution limits? I think so. All I know is the 401's generally what companies talk about when they talk about your. Whoops, hang on a minute. I'm gonna get to the front real quick. Hang on. Okay, good. Let's get up here. We're gonna move the van real quick. We're not gonna move very far. I'm gonna put you guys right here. Uh-oh. Right here, there we go. What did I do with the... I had a clip for this, and I don't know what I did with it. Why did I lose the clip? Hang on. There we go. Alright. Let's move the van. I can just Google it. Someone's gonna have the answer on Google. They always do. All right. We're just gonna, like I said, we're just gonna shift from here. Like I said, I don't want people to get used to. I don't want people to question like, hey, what's this vehicle doing? It's been here all day. So I'm gonna go ahead and shift around here. Ooh, that looks like security. Are they eyeing me? Ooh, get out of here. Problem is, it's a little foggy on my windows at the moment. You can actually probably see it because I just cooked, and so I made a bunch of steam, and all the steam put itself in my windows. I'm like, damn it. But I can see just enough right here. I got like a nice hole, which is good. Okay, come on over here. I could park right here. No, I'm gonna park over there. I'm gonna park behind that dude over there. Yeah. But yeah, so we're doing a huge cross-country trip. We are going to Philadelphia, and then from Philadelphia, we're going to my hometown of Jacksonville, Florida. I know, Jacksonville sucks. Oh, shit. Okay, here we go. I got a spot. Backing up. Backing up. Woo! That's right. So good at parallel parking. Alright. shut these down. Alright. Let's get back here. And let's get what we need. Ah, can't fucking see shit right now. Alright, put this here. And let's see, I need shoes. Shoes and socks. I need my gloves because it's gonna be cold. There we go. My left one. Yep. And then I need you. You come over here, and you can come over here. But yeah, hopefully once I'm in, you know, established in New Mexico, hopefully I can make a trip to Tucson. We can do like Winter Haven again. I'd love to come out and see y'all. And shoot, I gotta make sure I bring my friend. I gotta be like, hey, we have to go to Tucson. She doesn't know what Winter Haven is. My friend who grew up in Phoenix has no idea what Winter Haven is. I was like, wait. But Tucson's like an hour from your mom's place. What do you mean you never went to you never heard of Winter Haven? She was like, no, never heard of it. I'm like, okay, you have to go to Phoenix in December. We have to go to Winter Haven. We have to do all the winter stuff. So, Rotten Houseborn, what's up? Welcome on in. How are you? I'm about to hop out, grab everything I need, and we're gonna go for a walk. I am just putting everything together while I can be in the warm van versus going outside. Yeah, it's cold out there. But I can take it. I can deal with it. Let me make sure my ID is here. I forgot, I moved my ID over. I need to be carrying this at all times. You never know when someone's gonna be like, where's your ID? Oh shit, I left it in my van. Alright, well, you must be an illegal. It's fucking crazy. Some crazy fucking rules. Okay. That. Okay, this is in here. Okay. Now let me get you guys transferred over to this. Ah! We go touching grass, right? Rotten, how are ya? Oh, you had to go by Houseborn. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. We're going to get some music going in just a minute here. I am obviously getting this going right now. Make sure we bring an umbrella. Alright. There we go. We got this umbrella right here. And then make sure I move this. This way we have a way to attach the umbrella. And then put the umbrella in here. Oh, and my hand warmers. Do these things even have power right now? They probably don't. No, this thing's definitely dead. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's get these hand warmers charged. Get this on. Alright. Now I'm gonna move you guys to this. Tucson just unknown to the big city folks. Yeah. Oh yeah. I found out about Winter Haven when there was a article that came out about on Facebook that was talking about like the best winter stuff to go to, and everyone in Tucson's like, "What about Winter Haven? What the fuck? You mention all these places and you don't say Winter Haven. Honestly, Winter Haven is, I think it's the best one in Arizona. Like, that was amazing. All right, I'll be right back. Let me go around and grab y'all. I should bring my water bottle too. Hang on. I always forget my water bottle. Well, I'm not going very far. I just need to chug some water before we go. Okay. Oh, hey, I'm gonna put you guys on break for 2 seconds. I'm gonna put you on break for 2 seconds. I'm gonna be right back. I need to do something real quick. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Okay. Alright, let me get outside. Let me go ahead and, It is disgusting out here. It's cold, it's wet, it's everything I hate about nature, right? All rolled up into one. Freezing cold and wet. I want to show you this pretty sweet waterfall if y'all have never gone to see it. And the park itself is really cool. And right now it's not actively raining, which is good. It's just very cold right now. And I hate it. Okay, let me get this on. Yeah, straight from the bottle, baby. Okay. Winter. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yes, winter. I got there at the very beginning of the night, and I still feel like I didn't see everything, because you're right. There's so much to see, so much to cover, and it's amazing how much there is, you know. Alright, now get my gloves on. Get this glove on. Provide some warmth, but leave my fingers exposed, so my fingers are gonna freeze. That's okay. Alright. Let's do this. It is. Oh, fuck, it is starting to rain. Ultra Day, what's up? Welcome on in. How are ya? It's not raining hard enough for me to care too much about it yet. Alright, trying to figure out the best way to get over. No, I'm gonna go without a raincoat. It's not gonna rain too hard. I'm not worried about myself. I'm more worried about you guys here. Okay. I'm just trying to see if there's a way for me to cut across. There might be a way if I go this way. Let me see. Oh, you guys might need your umbrella sooner than later. We'll see. Yeah, let me get your umbrella on. Let me get to this table real quick. I'll put your umbrella on. I didn't knock the car, right? Pretty sure I did, yeah. Let me double check that. And I can just put the umbrella when we go back. Yep, okay, we're knocked. Alright, let me get your umbrella on real quick. But Ultra Day, how are you? Welcome on in. Welcome to Spokane. Where it is very cold, a little rainy. You guys are about to have an umbrella here. Okay. And then there we go. Yeah, it's your umbrella. This way you guys stay nice and dry. And it's a great talking point. People love the umbrella. They see it and they're like, oh my god. I'm really sad I didn't get to go to TwitchCon this year. Because people at TwitchCon love it. Like, that's how people know me. They're like, hey, you're the umbrella person. So, but yeah. Absolutely. Hey, go get some brekkie in you. What are you planning on getting before you roll out? I hope it's good. Okay. Kind of gambling here that there's not a fence. But I'm gonna guess that there is a fence. Let me see. Can I get down through here? Okay, you know what? We're just gonna take the long way around. There's not a good way around here. We're just gonna take the we're just gonna have to take the standard path. Your tummy's still rebelling. Oof. I hope you find something good. Something non maybe just so whew. You know, I do have a raincoat. I just don't like using it. It is very flimsy. Hey, S25, can we not have this game today? Can you stay connected? That'd be great. My S25 is being dumb again. Yeah, if you're a streamer, you've been thinking, should I get the S25? The answer is no. Do not get the S25. It is a terrible phone for streaming. It is such a huge downgrade from my S20, and I'm so mad about it. And what are you gonna do about it? You know, it happens, right? You buy a phone, you hope that it does what you need it to do, and it doesn't. Yeah, so as long as it doesn't get any heavier than this, I'll be fine. Yeah, we're just gonna keep you focused on me for now until we get to the park. Yeah. Is it? I mean, hey, as long as it's, hey, we all do it, you know. We all do it. Using both accounts, huh? How do when you dip in your car? Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a thing. It's another reason why I stay in the city so much. Is because bathrooms are plentiful. So, I usually figure out which parks have a bathroom, and I utilize those parks a lot. I also like going to Target or the malls because, you know, they're clean, they're nice. They definitely don't care. So, whew. I'm gonna keep it here. Alright. Hopefully this walk doesn't last too long. There is some geocaches I want to grab. So we're gonna see if we can grab these geocaches while we're at it. We got this one coming up called To a T. We need to get to the other side though. Who's ready? Okay. Alright. I'm gonna slow down the jaywalk on that one. That's what we do. It crimes. The crime of jaywalking. Alright. Come on, Visible, what are you doing? Get good. Yeah, we could have parked. We could have parked over here, but we can go. But it's cost like $4 to park over here, and I was like, I'm good. Yeah, we're doing some city park. We're just doing some city. We're doing some city walking real quick. We're gonna go to a park. It's like the #1 thing to do here. There's a geocache on this T. Let me see. See if I can find it real quick. There it is. Got the geocache. I'm gonna put you guys. Probably a good spot to put y'all. I'm gonna put you guys right here while we find the geocache. There we go. No bag on this geocache, which is bad. I'm gonna just put it over here. There we go. Alright, let's get moving. Let's get to the park. Alright, so there's more geocaches. We're gonna go grab them. There's a we got a police cop here. Hopefully he doesn't. I'm glad we finished that geocache before the cop saw us. He might have been like, "Huh, what's this person doing?" Okay, no, wait. Yeah, so we're gonna get to the sidewalk over here. Okay, I see how we're gonna do this. Okay. So we gotta get to the river, and then I'll get y'all turned around here. Dude, my visible is struggle busing. Sorry the signal was rough. What is going on here? Come on, visible, pick it up. Signal was good yesterday. I don't know why it's struggle busing so hard. Alright, I can get y'all turned around here now that we're out of the parking lot. So we're gonna come back on that bridge. The other bridge we're gonna go to, so we're actually gonna go over here. There's a bridge in this direction. Not this one. There's another one. So this is technically part of the park. It's not a whole lot on this side, but we're next to the river. So this is the river that runs through the city. And thankfully they put in a very nice river walk. You know, unlike some cities, Jacksonville, Florida, I'm looking at you. At some point, build a river walk for the love of God. Let's go over here. We're gonna get to the Stand by. Stand by, friends. Alright, we should be back. So the first bridge is gonna be over here. Off to our left. Sorry, not left, my right. Dude, my signal is super struggle busing. What is happening? Come on. It's probably because I'm next to these buildings. These buildings are probably blocking a lot of my signal, so stand by, guys. Once we get over there, we should be okay. How I wish it was warm. Really, it doesn't need to be warm. I just wish the sun was out. The amount of difference having a sun versus not having the sun is so huge. Come on over here. Let's talk about the evolving waterfront, which is where we're at. So let's go, come on over to here. You can see the diversion falls. Alright, so this is the dam that they have. So it looks like they have like a... I presume I assume that thing over there, that's like spillover. Well, I assume that that's purposeful. Like that's not actually a hole, but that's just a... Or I guess that is a hole, but it's a hole that they purposely open to allow some water through, you know? And then when they want to, they lift the whole thing and really let the water come on in, right? It's basically a way of controlling, you know, of improving river consistency. So it's really what dams are for. So... Alright, let's see, hello. I'm gonna hook off to the left over here. There's a geocache over here, see if I can get it. Come right. Oh, what is this thing? Oh, look at this! How cool is that? Yo, it's one of those sundial things. Only ever useful for, you know, one thing. Only useful during like a single part of the year. There's a geocache down here. Ah, got it. Look at that. Easy peasy squeezy lemons. It's attached to that. Enough to see it. Alright. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Let me sign this, and then I gotta post to the Discord like, hey, I'm live, everybody. Which I completely forgot to do. Ah! Ah, perfect. Here we go. Mr. Hedgehog. This looks pretty dry. I always get a picture of Mr. Hedgehog with the log that I just signed, and then I can post that to the geocache website. Kind of creates a my reputation precedes me type of event. Sometimes I'll show up to geocache events and people will be like, "You're the person with the hedgehog." I'm like, "Oh yeah." Alright, I'm gonna put it back. Just gonna go over here. Easy. Alright. Let me go ahead and post the Discord real quick. Go. Alright. Shipment, what's up? Welcome on in. How are ya? We just found a geocache. I don't know if you saw it, but it's right here. Look at that. And it's right here. It's next to the sundial. Alright, so the next one we want to go for, we got this P in the riverfront. And then we got the radio thing. So, I'm going to avoid this man over here. We're just going to go over the grass. Actually, what's over here? Let's see what this is. But Shipment, how are you doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you're much warmer than I am right now. Everything hurts. By everything, I mean my hands. My hands hurt a lot because they're super cold. You have a cold? Oh no! That's Phoenix telling you to come back. That's... Arizona's like, baby, come back. Bow, 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 bow. Should honestly test for the C. Yeah, might wanna. James, I never got introduced out of their property, right? Hey, Arizona. We I told you everything out there is trying to kill you. Did you? I don't know if you noticed. Did you notice that everything out there literally is trying to kill you? The plants, the trees, the cactus, the animals. Oh, Yo, speaking of, how many rabbits did you get to see? They're really common down there this time of the year. And did you get to see a jackrabbit? Those are really harder to find, jackrabbits. It's a widow. Look at that. Saw about 10. Hell yeah. Yeah, they're not fun to find. They're everywhere. Let's see. Do I want to go for this one? This one, I don't know how much I care about going for this one. So that's the convention center over there. I think that side is where I went for the anime convention, and then they were holding a Steubenville event. Steubenville being like a Catholic convention over here. So it was kind of nuts. It was kind of funny seeing like all the church people and the anime people congregate, and I was like, that's cool. All right. No, wait, no, cross here. Cross over here, because that's how we get to the other geocache. Yeah. Yeah. And then we'll cross back at the other bridge. There's a geocache over here. Let's see if we can go grab it real quick. One at the zoo was tame as heck, walked right up to me. Oh, nice! Well, that rabbit's been trained to like humans. That's never quite a good thing, but also, okay, cute. Wait. Were they inside the zoo? Or just like when you went to the zoo, the rabbit was like, hey, I'm gonna come up to you in the parking lot or something. Okay. Let's see what his geocache could be. Let me see the hint here. Undercover. Nope, I'm not even close. Somewhere over here. Let me see. Hang on, I gotta put you guys down. The folders around in the cages. Oh, nice. Yeah, rabbits be rabbiting. Alright, I'm gonna look for this geocache real quick. Ah, I found it. That's cute. That's cute. That didn't even occur to me that was under that. Alright, let me get this signed. Let's see what we got here. Well, I'm just gonna sign back here. It's too cold to sign anywhere else right now. There we go. Alright, Mr. Hevog, let's get you up here. There we go. funny, actually, this convention that I was just talking about earlier, this was the first convention I went to when I came back from Hawaii. When I came back to the mainland. Because in Hawaii, you only had, like, one main anime convention, and then there was always a second one that tried to be successful, but it always kept failing. And the problem is, well, if you only had one convention, that kind of sucks. Alright. That wasn't too bad. Alright, so we're gonna go over here. There's a big wagon. So, Melty Aldi earlier was telling me about how they used to host the World Fair here. And that actually left a lot of, what's what I'm looking for? A lot of remnants here. Hello, geese. It's November. Shouldn't y'all have gone south? Are y'all gonna stay here? You don't have Connecticut around here? Yeah, but I mean, you're not that far from New York, so, I mean, from New York City, right? You're like, what, 2-3 hours away? So you have access to, like, the New York conventions, like, Alright, we back? You know what I'm thinking happened? I wonder... Well, wait, let me know if y'all are back before I say I wonder, because I have an idea of what's happening. So I think... This is just spitballing here. I think this convention center might have a fucking signal blocker. I've heard they're super illegal, but convention centers fucking do it, especially during conventions. Because what it does is it forces vendors to pay for the internet. And I mean, we got dropped super hard, so they might have a signal blocker at the convention center. There's no way to prove it because they'll always deny it. They'll just say it's just bad signal, man. But a lot of people have gone out and said, yeah, there's, you know, definitely signal blockers at a lot of convention centers. That's how they make some money. That's how they make, you know, extra money. Alright. Yeah, it was super sudden, so yeah, it's interesting. Hey, there we go. There's our big red wagon. Oh, we can go into it. Oh my god. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god, it's a snide. Do I want a wet booty? Is it worth the wet booty? Yeah, it's worth the wet booty. Son of a bitch. Oh no, wait, is it closed? Oh, I think it's closed. Yeah, I think they closed it. You can see a gate. Oh. No, wait. No, the gate's on the inside. Okay, well, hang on a minute. Maybe I can go. Let's put you guys here. Let me put this down and grab Mr. Half-Hog. I see for the cause. Shit, now my pants are all wet. Hell yeah. Alright, so there's a geocache over here somewhere. Oh. Try not to stumble your way up, which means it's over here on the stairs. Put this here for just a minute. I'm gonna grab my mirror if I can. Wherever it is, I can't feel anything. My hands are numb. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna do the feel test. Got it. Alright, we got the geocache. Just get her signed. That was a good snide too. My legs are all wet now, so I don't know how long we're gonna stay. How much longer we're gonna stay out here? Probably have to get back to the band soon, so I can. It should be okay though. Okay. I'm just gonna sign it to 18 because it's too cold and I don't care. And this one's going without a picture because I can't. My hands are super numb now. I can barely feel. I can barely feel anything. There we go. Oh shit. Alright. Get this in. Alright. And we get a picture of Mr. Halfog with the red wagon, so at least I have a picture to post to this. Alright, Mr. Halfog. Whoop! There we go. Alright. Okay, we're heading back. We're gonna go back through the park, and then we're gonna start heading back to the van, guys, because oh my god. Warm up my hands, hand warmer. Do what you gotta do. It's not even the rain, it's just, it's cold. Like, that's the problem. It's so cold. I mean, it's gotta be like, what, 40 degrees right now? Oh, gosh. Okay. Let's go over here. Yeah. So here's the bridge again. I think this is the bridge that we drove over yesterday when we went to actually, did we drive over a bridge? I don't remember. When we went to go get food, we may have driven over a bridge. I don't remember. All right, we're gonna head over to Canada Island, because that's where all the waterfalls are. So, yeah, you can kind of see here it says Upper Falls and Lower Falls. So we're gonna head over there. What the fuck is this thing? Am I just blind? Have I never seen this thing? What the hell? Oh, look at that. It's a clock tower. Oh my god. That's pretty cool. Hell yeah. Alright, to the waterfall. Let's go over here. Let's go in this direction. There's something over here. What is this? What's going on over here? Ooh. My fingers are hurting from the hand warmer. You know that pain when everything's cold and then something really warm touches you and it stings? That's what's happening right now. Ooh. Let's go to this Geisha Pavilion real quick. Okay. Yeah, right? That is pretty fucking cool. Alright. Let's... Does this get me to Canada Falls? It can. But let's go over here. We'll take this trail over. Look at that, the Expo 74 theme stream. That's pretty cool. Man, we might only get to Missoula today. I know I said Butte, but we're going a little bit slower. I should have, honestly, I probably shouldn't have eaten. But we'll see. We'll see. So we're gonna go to that trout museum. The geocache, there. We'll see. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Worst comes to worst. If we stop in Missoula, it's not a big deal. I mean, today's what? Tuesday? Yeah, no, it'll be fine. Like I said, since I'm not going to a national park, I bought myself a day, so we got time. So if we only get to Missoula today, it's fine. I can deal. Oh my god. Spokane Canasta 2020? Hell yeah. Oh, I've got to turn on music. Oh my god. What am I doing? Let's get some music going. Let me make sure. Let's see. Oh, I see. The park's not open, so I can go through. Okay. Here's what we'll do. It looks like there's a way over there, over here. Oh, they have a carousel here? Look at that, the new carousel? Yeah, they had a carousel. It is indeed a geocache kind of morning. Indeed. Alright, we're not gonna cross this bridge. Well, we can come over here so y'all can see the, you can see some of the rapids, the waterfalls over here. Not really waterfalls, they're more just, you know. Yeah. More like rapids, kind of. Actually, let me see if it's even worth going over here. Is it worth going over? Is there anything to see over here? There is. Okay, yeah. So, we'll view it from here, and then we'll loop and we'll go to the other bridge. So yeah, that's this side. You know. And obviously, they don't let people go down there because they had the dam up there. And so if they ever release water, they don't want people down here to get swept away by the water, you know? This is kind of cute. That's cute. So I guess people paid to be able to have this. Look, you can go to the Dan Street Ballroom. CJ, MG, JM, and R Tat past dead. In memory of Courtney Nelson. You know, speaking of Courtney's, I'm reconnecting with a friend from Hawaii. They're in Maryland. I'm really excited. They were super chill. I enjoyed hanging out with them. So, we'll see how that goes. Just friends. Just friends, guys. No, don't get any ideas. Alright. Yeah, so as you can see over here, right, we get a couple more. Hey, that little goat right there. Oh, goat statue. Sculpture thingy. This is kind of like the highlight of the park, right? You got pretty much a really nice rapid section over here. And then we're gonna head over to this bridge. We can look at it from over there. And then that over there that we're going to, that's Canada Island. Why they call it Canada? I don't know. Maybe because this whole area looks a little bit like the area near Niagara Falls, which it kind of does. I'll be honest. I can see the similarities. If you ever go to Niagara Falls and then you come here, you'll be like, okay, I can see it. Alright, we'll come through here, we'll walk through the island, we'll get back to the van. And then we're going to go grab that geocache. And then we're going to head off. Get up to Coeur d'Alene. Oh, yeah. Feel the power. enough in it. But yeah, this is probably the biggest waterfall that they've got right here. I can only imagine how cold this water is. I mean, it's probably freezing. Alright, let's make our way to Canada Island. And we'll make our way back to the van. Oh, my shoes are making the squeaky noise. Please stop making the squeaky noise, my shoes. It hurts my ears. What's this island all about? That's a good question. I don't know. Oh, hey, there's more rapids over here. Oh my God, there's more rapids. No, you're good. I'm sure Google has something to say about the island and why they called it Canada Island. Oh shit, look at, there's a whole nother side to this. I forgot, it's Canada Island. Hell yeah. There we go. Pretty sweet. Ah, that's super cool. Hell yeah. Look at that. Canada's like, hey, we'll show up. And, you know, we were like, yeah, man, we'll name an island and you're on. That's super cool. I love that. Alright. Back to the van. And then woo! Look at the trees. They're dropping all their leaves. Have y'all ever made leaf angels? They're not. Some leaves aren't super easy to move. Oh, actually, no, leaves are easy to move. I remember I tried to do it in like a flower petal thing. There were trees that had flowers, and they made a shit ton of flowers that then, you know, let their petals down. And I was like, ooh, I'm gonna go make a flower petal angel. Those flower petals did not fucking move. This about, what is this? Hey, there's a poem here. Untitled. Reaching for the sun. It was dew, was night and clean. She felt it on her skin. Fast as it had come, this warm sensation left. Confused, without memory. She tried again with hands unfazed, unfeeling. Could she even see now? She reached for a pen. She could not write. Futile, it remained motionless. She thought, what is this? Visceral response, stopping her, will to speak out. Unmovable force, invisible, no freedom. Thought, sound, no more, gone. She tried again to see, to feel, to speak, and write. She vanished. Goodbye. Okay, yeah. That was a very somber poem. I see. This is a very somber. Yeah, they have them all here. Oh my God. Oh man. Yeah, there's some deep stuff here, you guys. Do you ever come to Spokane? I mean, this probably won't be here forever. How do you show someone you care about them? Yeah, so you can tell this is all very, yeah. Riverfront, oh, it's a story walk. That's what's going on. Oh, domestic violence action, that's what's going on. Okay, yeah. Very important shit, y'all. Yeah, and, you know, it annoys me when people do that to their partner, you know, and I hope that if I ever find someone, that I never become that person, and if I do, feel free to come and knock me out and remind me, Fiona, what the fuck are you doing? I am in Spokane. For now. We're leaving within the next hour here. We're gonna go grab a quick geocache, and then we're gonna head over to Coeur d'Alene real quick to go get some gas and go check out this really cool small library. And then from there, we're gonna head over to Walnut, Idaho, and then we're gonna get to we were going to try to make Butte, but I'm looking at how much time how slow I'm moving, and what we got today, we might only make it to Masuna, which would be fine, because Masuna I can probably make it to Ned and Deadwood, which will be okay. No, we can slow down. It's Tuesday, right? Am I crazy? It's Tuesday, right? Yeah, it's Tuesday. We can slow down. We got time. Yeah. Okay, your friend's been trying to get you to move out there for years. Spokane is... it's cool. It's not Seattle, but it's cool. Right? It's a college town. The university, or Washington University is out here. Home of the Cougars, I think. Can you show us a bit of the area? Oh, yeah, stand by, sorry. Well, so right now we're in the park. And I think Gonzaga University is like over there somewhere. So Gonzaga's over there in that direction. But yeah, I pointed out Convention Center. Downtown's over there. We're gonna drive through because we have to get to the geocache. So don't you worry. You're gonna get to see a bit here. All right, we have to. It's a gigantic butterfly-looking thing here. And that looks pretty sweet. No, the weather's not... well, I'm not the person to ask. I haven't lived out here. I only visit Spokane. I've come once in the summer. And then in 2022, I passed through, like... I think I literally came here to sleep, and that was it. And then... now, we got here last night, and then we're taking a quick walk around here, grab some geocaches. I don't know. What do you look for in the city? Like the weather, you're gonna want to look up 171 days of sunshine per year. Okay, so it probably is cloudy like this. I mean, I got a friend. If you want to DM me in Discord, I can ask a friend. They lived here. They grew up here, so I can ask them like, hey, is the weather like gloomy like this? But yeah, I mean, I think Spokane is fine. Like, would I live here? I wouldn't mind living here. They probably have a pole dancing and aerial studio. They have a good pinball here. I just went to a delicious Native American restaurant called Indigenous Eats. So if you've ever wanted to try Native American food, they got it. Very tasty. Oh my god, it was so good. So, you guys turn around again. We just passed through a playground. Oh, you know, and we're in downtown, right? I don't know. It's fine. And you know, you can take a weekend in Seattle. That's the nice thing is, if you want to take a weekend in Seattle, it's there. If you want to go to Idaho, it's right there, right? Boise's probably really far south. But I mean, northern Idaho and western Montana is really fun to explore. That's where we're headed today. And like I said, we're going to drive through downtown so you can kind of see. When we get back to the van, guys, I'm going to change my pants. Going down that slide was not very smart. Now my ass is freezing. But yeah, we're near a very, I don't know, business area. So it looks kind of boring from here. Yeah, I mean, it's a medium-sized city. What is that thing over there? That's pretty cool. They have a widow's nest. So for anyone who doesn't know what a widow's nest is, a widow's nest is built on a... We're gonna cross now. Oh, we're gonna cross now. So a widow's nest or widow's walk was usually put on houses, especially those that were near the sea. And when wives, husbands went out to sea, they would go up there, you know, look out to sea and hoping for the safe return of their husband. And obviously, sometimes the husband did not return, and so they became known as widow's walks or widow's, you know, nest. So, real nice history about that. You can look that up to verify that I'm not screwing with you. And maybe that's the urban myth. Maybe there's more to it. Maybe someone just liked how they look. But from what I understand, that's like how they got the name. You know. Hell yeah, biking dude, go! Biking dude, go! Yeah, I will say the public transport here looks kind of knacking. I haven't really seen too much in the way of bicycle lanes. So if you want a bicycle, you're risking it for the biscuit. It kind of sucks. But, yeah, I mean, I think it's fine. Like I said, really close to nature, you know. I think it's much closer to nature than Seattle. Because, I mean, you don't have to go too far from Spokane to run into nature. It's all around. And there's some cool stuff to visit here. We went out to, Out Wild West yesterday, which was a lot of fun. There was a lot of sculptures there that we could look at. So, ooh, buddy. I want to say this trip, I'm looking at the time, 1:42. This took a bit longer than I thought. That's okay. That's okay. It's because I ate. That's what happened. I ate food. Whew. I will say, I don't know if we're going to stream tomorrow, because I'm looking at the route, and I'm like, ooh, there's not a lot of interesting stuff to do tomorrow. So, we'll see. I definitely want to take us to Ned and Deadwood. The only problem with that is Ned and Deadwood are way up in the Black Hills. And Black Hills is not really streamable. So that might be something where we only stream in Ned and Deadwood. We do not stream good driving there. Because, I don't have Starlink. So, I only have my phones. That's why we keep dropping in and out. So, if y'all want to see someone who had an amazing adventure, Nana Carpe Diem. They have Starlink, so they were able to stream all their adventures. And in fact, to be like, you know what? I should show my drives more. So, yeah, we're definitely gonna get our drives in today. Ooh, buddy. Yeah, my butt's numb. Shit. That was fun, but you don't want your booty wet. Alright. I am going to... Alright, we're back in the van. I'll put you guys right here. This here. I'm gonna get seated, get my shoes off. Nose this door. Woo! Yeah, my butt is like, yo! Get these pants off. So I'm gonna have you guys stare forward for just a minute, because I don't need Twitch to get all to be all like, they're showing thighs and stuff, you know. So what do I want to change it to? Oh, I'm gonna change it to this one. Okay, all right. Here so they can dry. Okay. I'll just take my gloves off. It'll probably make this a lot easier. There we go. Woo! Oh yeah. Alright. Come on, pants, get on. Alright. Chat, y'all ready to drive? Alright. Ooh, buddy. Let me get your umbrella off real quick. Let me see how much battery's left on this one. Ooh, yeah, I just start charging that. Okay. Give me a minute, y'all. I'm getting everything charged up at the moment. There we go. Put that there. Put this here. Put this here. Put this up here. And then grab this, and then this, which in hindsight I probably should have. Give me a minute. Oh, give me a minute. You guys are gonna look down at something. I put you down, don't worry. My bad. I don't have enough hands. I should have set this up first. There we go. Bingo, bango. Alright. Get this here. Get this here. Get this. Alright, Mr. Half Hog. Almost ready, chat. Give me a minute here. Just putting stuff away at the moment. Where's my laundry bag? Alright, there it is. Alright. Ow. Hit my head against you guys. That's okay. Alright. Get everything plugged in here to stuff and things. stuff and things. I need to... Okay, you did. Alright, perfect. Laptop back in. Alright. Let's do this. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna go back to that geocache. It's over here.
Head west on West Cataldo Avenue toward North Kalispell Street.
What the hell was that? Something fell. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna go right through
In 600 feet, turn left onto
downtown. We're gonna drive around. So you know, work day. If you wanna, you know, see what this place brings to the table.
At the stop sign, turn left onto North Washington.
Downtown's pretty nice, and then we're gonna go to a different part real quick, and then we're gonna head over to Courdenine, which is I could have gone. Fuck. I gotta back up. Damn it. If it weren't wet, I would go for it. The fact of the matter, it's raining. I just don't feel comfortable with the acceleration of needing to go when I need to go. That's probably the number one thing that affects me when it rains is the acceleration of a vehicle. I'm always a little gun shy to hit my acceleration. So, alright, I'm gonna transfer the music over to this one over here. Hopefully it transfers over just fine. Yeah, let's get some music. Alright, let me find out about this geocache real quick.
At the next light, turn right.
So yeah, we're driving, you can see that thing off to the right. Y'all recognize that. We're driving under the park. We might have a signal drop for just a second. And then we're gonna be entering into downtown. As you can see, we came over that bridge to the right. I don't know if you can see it. And to be fair, it's kind of like just a normal downtown, right, of any medium city you've been to. You know, there's nothing too crazy here, right? Ooh, they have a really cool place there called Boo Radley's. Ooh. That looks like fun. Oh, they had a rainbow flag? You can actually see the remnants of the trans part of the flag. Hell yeah.
Use the right lane to stay on West Spokane Falls Boulevard.
What happens if I'm in the left lane? Phone? Alright. Slow down a bit, let's go to the right lane here. Since, the phone was insistent.
Then, at the next one, use the right lane to take a slight left onto North Monroe Street.
Oh, there's even more waterfall over here. Holy fuck. So, don't turn here. You don't turn here, me. We don't want to turn here yet. We want to go... What the fuck? I'm a little confused what this phone wants me to fucking do. So I need to get to that road. Okay. Sure. Or I can get the main avenue. So one of these roads, I gotta take a right. So there's Main. Okay, so maybe I should just take Main. We'll see. We'll go snow. We got someone behind me. They're gonna have to deal with it. Did I just break it? Oh god, okay. Damn, I thought I broke it. I was like, oh shit! Okay, so there's Main.
At the light, take a slight left onto
Okay.
Monroe Street.
Do what...
You will take your first right onto West Riverside.
Whatever these guys are doing, that's what I want to do. Alright, we got it. What is this? The Philanthropy Center? Holy shit. We got some architecture going on over here. What is this? The North Coast Knife Insurance... Oh, boo! Fuck you, insurance! I mean, I guess knife insurance is important depending on your job and who you have to support in your life. I refuse to get knife insurance. I don't carry that much debt.
At the stop sign, turn right to
So there's no
West
reason.
Riverside Avenue.
Honestly, what I need to do is I need to make a will. That's the big... No, wait, I want to go... Do I want to go straight? What? What's happening? Wait, I think I want to go this way. I'm so confused. This is so confusing. Why? Spokane, why are you built like Portland? Oh my god. Portland is very confusing to drive to. If you ever go to Portland, it sucks. There's so much stupid shit. It is not uncommon to take a wrong turn and end up on a bridge that takes you across the river. And then you're like, fuck. I've had this happen once. I took the wrong turn and I ended up on a bridge. And I was so mad because it took me 10 minutes to get back. It sucked ass. So just wait. Yeah, if you ever go to Portland, be prepared to get lost. It's very confusing downtown. Oh, look at that tree. Oh my god. Hell yeah. I would love to have a tree that goes red in the winter. That would be awesome. Alright. So last time we came, there was like a no parking sign. I'm actually not too sure where we can park. What we might do is we might park on the street and walk in. Well, maybe what we might do. Oh, you can just randomly park here? Holy shit. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Man, that must be a pretty nice place to live. Just have no neighbors. Like, that might suck a little bit, having neighbors again. I'm not really looking forward to that, but...
In half a mile, turn right.
Other than that, I think it'll be fine. It'll be fun. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, I gotta take a right? Okay, I gotta take a right. There we go, gotta take a right. Well, not a right, but just stay on this trail. tell you what, we can just go straight, Google Maps, and not do whatever you wanted me to do, because this is faster. I don't know why Google Maps never wants me to take this route.
Next left onto South J Street. Turn left onto South J Street. Then you'll take your first right onto West 2nd Avenue.
Oh yeah, look at them California stops.
Turn right onto West 2nd Avenue. Then you will arrive at your destination.
Alright. So we'll come up to here. Oh, someone else might be grabbing the geocache.
You have arrived.
Look at this. This is so cool. I just want to come see this. Alright, hopefully this is fine. I think this will be fine. Give me a second, guys. I'm transferring you over. There we go. Put my keys in here. Mr. Half-Hog, you're gonna ride shotgun. Let me put you guys up real quick. Alright, Mr. Half-Hog. You're gonna ride right here. Let's check this out. Oh, my socks all out. Look at this, guys. This is so cool. Wow. Please keep off the rocks. Look at it. Spokane, and remember, it was a hobbit so very small who did big things and saved them all. I almost read this as them all, and I was like, he saved them all? What's so important about them all? I'm a dum-dum, and they saved them all. Or saved them all, god damn it. So we definitely want to get some pictures here. Oh my god, this is so cool.
And I suddenly wondered if I would ever see my snug hobbit hole again. I wondered if I actually wanted to let go.
How cool is this, guys? God, I saved them all. No. That's gonna be the thing. That's gonna be the thing from now on. And look what else they have. They have, hang on, I'll get Mr. Half-Hog back into a shotgun spot. For those who don't know what I mean by shotgun, Mr. Half-Hog will just ride right here when I don't have my thing to carry him. Look at this. That's such a cool dragon. And there's another hobbit door. Surely the geocache isn't there. You can have a shirt made for you that says that? Oh my god. That's awesome. Is that an R for Team Rocket? This is so cool. Yeah. Oh my god. Alright, let's get back to here. Let's find the geocache. So the geocache is probably over here. Oh, I know the decorations. Over here. Look at that. How amazing. Little hobbit I love it. There's a freaking owl in here. The road goes ever on and on, down from the door where to begin. Now far ahead the road is gone, and I must follow it if I can. Alright. Let me see if I can get a picture here. It's gonna be a little tough here. Oh, and look! There's a scavenger hunt, the geocache. Take the hidden trail hike that starts here to Mystic Falls. What? Where is... Oh my god, guys! Guys, you can just take the trail here and walk your ass to Mystic Falls. Oh man, this is so... What's this over here? What's this? Lost one ring. Last seen on the fields of Gorgoroth in the years 3434 the second age. If found, please return to the dark Lord Sauron in the land of... Oh my god. Reward a cave troll. Please note, one does not simply walk into Mordor, but one does walk into a West Hills neighborhood Hobbit Halloween on the first 4 Fridays in October. What? Oh my god. If found, do not put it on. Wait, did it say that? Okay, so we gotta find a geocache. But yeah, so they have a scavenger hunt. You can find the butterflies, the face of an ant, 3 happy hedgehogs. Does he count? I haven't seen the hedgehogs at all. I don't know where the hedgehogs are. Ooh, I wonder, what's this? Oh, it's a guest book! We need my pen, hang on. Where's my pen? Also, I'm gonna turn off my alarm. It's been going off here. Alright, I need a pen. I need a pen. There we go. Alright, so let's sign our guest book. Ah, yeah. The geocache down here? Nope. Alright. Look at this. How gorgeous. Oh my god. 1 ring to rule them all. 1 ring to find them. 1 ring to bring them all. And in the darkness, bind them. Looks pretty good myself, if I had to say so. Let me have a Mr. Hedgehog come in here. I'm gonna get a picture of this. There we go. Alright, now we gotta find a geocache. I don't know where the geocache is at. But if I had to guess, there's 2 spots where I think the geocache is at. Please don't walk into plants. Please be respectful. Please don't park within 15 feet of our mailbox. Okay? Enjoy our I don't need that. Let's see. Spokane's End was created by two hobbits, a builder hobbit and a planter hobbit, who loved the works of author J.R.R. Tolkien. With their building and planting skills combined, they wish to create a magical space for the community to enjoy that would spark imagination and encourage children to explore books. The builder hobbit also uses it as a reading room and office. Inside features artwork. You can follow us on Facebook at the Spokane Hobbit House and share your photos and feedback by tagging hashtag. Nice. Hell yeah. Alright. So the question is... Okay, so you don't look like the geocache. I didn't think so. So... The geocache might be one of these doors. Okay. Let's see. Let me look at the geocache app and see what they say. Let me see what the hint is. I find looking under a solid book to be helpful. Looking under a solid book. It's a geocache. Oh, a solid book? Oh, I see it. I see it. Oh my god, there's a fucking handle here. Look at that. Hell yeah. Look at that geocache. How fucking cool. Today is the 4th of November, 2025.
Child of the kindly West, I have come to know if more of us valued your ways, food and cheer above heart and gold, would be
Okay. Here we go. Boom. Done. Alright. I love that they just got the music going. Like, it's so nice. Now, I do want to find these hedgehogs. Where are the hedgehogs? Oh yeah. Oh, and I just noticed that there's a really cool clock over here. Look at that. Wait, let me swap 7-4. Look at that. So, I mean, this is obviously the dragon, right? Where are the hedgehogs? Hell, I think that's the ant over there, look. I can see the ant. Does anyone see a hedgehog? Mr. Hedgehog, do you see your... Oh, I see him! I see him! Look at him! Ah, they're so cute! Hedgehogs! I bet they let people go in here. Just not today, which is a bummer. Oh my god, could you imagine how cool it would be to go in here? Yeah. What else? We saw the hedgehogs. We know where the butterflies are. They're up here. We got the butterfly here. We got the butterfly over here. The brown wizard or Radagast? Actually, now that I think about it, that might be a Radagast. No, that's the end. Where would a Radagast be? Or maybe that's the dragon. Look. I didn't even see him. We got the dragon up here.
As per your instructions, I am keeping this log of our journey through Milkwood Forest.
We got like a small. Look at that small owl.
As a basis for my memory,
Hell yeah.
I intend to call there
The red cardinal bird, a frog, a large morel mushroom, a sign that says Hobbit here, a home for a bird, and a Hobbit's pony cart. So much fun things. I mean, oh, I didn't even take the Hobbit selfie, you guys. We gotta take a selfie. Hang on. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take you guys off of this real quick.
In the lands of Middle-earth, in an area known as the Shire,
There we go.
there was a village named Hobbiton. There, in a hole in the ground, lived a hobbit.
Look at that.
Not a nasty,
Done and done.
but a dry, bare sand.
Alright, y'all. This has been great, and I love it. I actually, when we get one picture, when we get a picture of Mr. Havoc in front of this door right here, I just want him to. That's super cute. There we go. I love it. I love it. Alright. Chat, are y'all ready? This was great. This was amazing. I love this. I love this, and I wish I had more time because I would have loved to take the trail. But we got to get a moving. Hang on, I gotta put you guys down for just a minute. I gotta put my umbrella down at least into. There we go. All right. Whew. Guys, what an amazing thing to see. Listen, Emma, where you at? Come back. Whew. That was so worth it. That was so worth coming over. And now I'm gonna tell my friend about it because I don't know if Fox walks. I don't know if Fox knows about this. So I'm definitely gonna go in. I'm gonna definitely make a video with that because that's something, all right. So, by the way, does this thing here bother you guys? Like, are you fine with that? All right. Oh wait, let me make sure my battery's charging. That's the most important part. Alright, we're good. Let's do this. Alright, so the next thing I want to go to. We're gonna head over. We're gonna get gas at the Costco gas station real quick.
Head east on West 2nd Avenue towards South G Street, then turn left onto South G Street.
Everyone wave bye. Everyone wave bye. 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 Holy shit, that was amazing.
Turn left onto South G Street, then you'll turn right onto West Pacific Avenue.
And that was so fucking cool. Let me tell you, man, if it wasn't for geocaching, I would have never found that. This is what I mean by sometimes geocaching allows you to find things that you would have never otherwise seen.
Turn right onto West Pacific Avenue, then you'll take your first right onto South Government.
Like, I don't even think Atlas Obscura has anything on that. So,
Turn right onto South Government Way.
in case you needed more proof on whether or not you should get the geocache out, right there, that by itself is like, hey, go get the geocache out. Because that's how you find things like that. And it's amazing, and I love it. So, alright, let's go get some gas real quick. And then we'll go to this other thing. Oh, I gotta take my meds. Shoot. I'm gonna find a place to pull off real quick because I need to take my meds. And then if I wait until Costco, I'm gonna forget. So. Oh, and I need to refill my water too. Fuck, what am I doing? Holy shit. Yeah, I definitely need to find a place to pull off real quick. Hang on. Should have done all this at the park. Or this morning. That would have been the smart money decision, but I didn't.
Left onto West Sunset Boulevard.
Come on, Visible. You gotta carry, buddy. I need you. Google Fi be good, but they ain't that good. By the way, I hope everyone's having a wonderful Tuesday so far. I hope work is being uneventful but productive. And, yeah. Hope you're remaining cozy while you join me on this adventure. Like I said, we got several things to go check out today.
Go past South Cannon Street and take a slight right onto West 4th Avenue.
Yeah. Okay, Google Maps, you weirdo.
Take a slight right onto West 4th Avenue.
Come on, street parking. Yep, there's some street parking up here. I can pause for a minute.
At the next light, turn right.
Alright, so as long as I park on this side, it's fine. Alright, give me a minute, guys. I gotta take my meds real quick and refill my waters. Damn it. Alright. Now that I've refilled that water, now I gotta refill the smaller one. So give me a minute, guys. Gotta refill my small waters. water for the road. Let's go. Alright. There we go. Alright. Meds have been taken. Water has been drank. Let's go. Okay. What's going on up here? Who's doing what now? Oh, this is dumb. They both allow you to turn left. This is dumb. Why'd I do this? Why'd I do this? This is dumb. I should have stayed in the other lane. Fuck. Son of a bitch. Alright, I'm gonna have to hope that I get an opening. We might get it here.
Turn right onto South Maple Street.
We might get it.
At the next light, you'll use the second from the left lane to turn left.
Yeah, we got it. We got it. Here we go. To Coeur d'Alene. Let's go.
West 5th Avenue. Then, at the next light, you'll use the middle 3 lanes to take the I-90 East ramp to Coeur d'Alene.
The which ones?
At the light, use the middle 3 lanes to take the I-90 East ramp.
Oh, it's definitely not Middle Tree. It's Middle 2. Kill me, Google Maps.
1,000 feet, merge onto I-90 East.
I think this is it. Yeah, this has to be it. You know, I saw a really interesting video about these stop nights. And that they actually do a lot to improve traffic. It was kind of amazing learning about it. I was like, oh, so they are very important. They legit serve an actual purpose. And like, yeah, I can see where it's coming from because, and like, I understand the concept, and they've actually proven that it works, like, many times over. And they actually have a large scale, test that actually did prove it. I think it was Minneapolis. I think Minneapolis back in the 90s or early 2000s, like, shut them all down because they passed a law that said, we don't need this. And it made traffic, like, 40 times worse or 40% worse or something. Like, something super noticeable that made people be like, okay, I'm dying. Let's bring back the nights. And then traffic calmed down again. And people were like, man, okay. Kind of cool, you know. Of course, we're getting to that point again where people are like, oh, these are worthless. And it's like, no, they actually serve a purpose. You know. Alright, so about 30 minutes away. Let's see, so we get over there, we'll fill up gas, and then we'll go see that, 10:30, so hopefully, by about 11, we'll be making our way towards, Walnut, Idaho. We'll make a pit stop in Walnut, Idaho. We'll probably go see the, we'll probably walk around, and then from there, we'll head to the fountain, and then Missoula. Yeah, we might pit stop in Missoula tonight. Or I might say buckets and make for, what we might do is we might raid out in Missoula, and then I'll keep going to Butte. Maybe, we'll see. It depends on the sun. This is kind of the worst part about traveling in winter, in case anyone was not familiar. When the sun sets, I don't like driving anymore at night, so, yeah, it's gonna suck a little bit. I mean, there's definitely places I could go camp at. I don't want to get there at like 7 p.m. and then it's like, oh, that's not gonna work. you know. And at least in Missoula, I know I can sleep in Missoula because I've done it before. Darren, how are you doing today? Welcome on in. We just hit the road. We're a little behind. It is already 10 o'clock, and I'm like, ugh. And I feel like we should have already been on the road a little bit earlier. So, but yeah. Also, we'll be going through the mountains of Idaho and Montana. So we're gonna see how well the signal holds here. No guarantees. Congrats on y'all's 3 stream streaks too, by the way. Absolutely amazing. Oh, I need to drop by the post office too. I'll probably do the post office tomorrow. Alright. We are entering the city of Spokane Valley. So actually, I think this is where my friend that I was talking about earlier, I think this is where they grew up, with Spokane Valley. So somewhere over here. In fact, they were like, you should drop on my high school. And I was like, I'll pass on that one, but hell yeah. I'm going to have to see my old high school when I go back to Jacksonville, because my papa lives right next to it. Not that I had a bad experience. Like, I think my high school experience was pretty pretty meh. It was basic, you know. I went to school, and I went home. I made friends, and then once we all left, they weren't friends. Because we just fell out of contact. I mean, I'm sure if we ran into each other, it'd be like, oh man, hey, what's up, right? High fives, give the hug, right? Now, I do stay in contact with one person from my high school days. Her name is, oh no. Why have I forgotten her name? Holy shit, me, are you kidding? Oh my god. Chrissy. Her name is Chrissy. I met her when we were in choir together. She decided she was the first one to ever bite me really, really hard. That bite mark lasted forever. And my papa was like, why do you have a bite mark in your arm? Someone bit me? Why? She felt like it. And then like I got to know her really well. We hung out a lot in high school. She would do tight braids in my hair, just like the first couple of inches. I was on her bowling team, and she had such a wacky bowling style. I was like, oh my god, that doesn't break your fucking wrist? And she was like, no, I've just always bowled this way. She used to eat cake, super weird too. She would put cake in a cup and then put water in it. And I was like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm eating cake. But you just put water in there. And she was like, yeah, I'd like to eat my cake like this. And I was like, okay. I enjoyed her eccentricities. And then obviously I graduated and we fell out of contact. And then like 10 years later, I'm in the military and I get a friend request from her. And I'm like, well, surely she knows. Because I thought she leaned conservative. I wasn't 100% sure at the time. But like, I was like, okay, well, you know I go by Fiona now because it's there on my Facebook. So I guess, sure, I'll accept your friend request. And then I went through her Facebook and I was like, oh, you're super gay. Yeah, she's super gay and I love it. I'm here for it. And her fam is super supportive too, and I love that. And I'm actually in a fantasy football league with her. She was like, hey, we need people for fantasy football. And I was like, I'll come play. And I'm finally doing good. I started off 0-2, and then I won 2 games to even it up at 2-2. And then I went on a 3-game losing streak. I was 2-5. And now I've won 2 games, so I'm back up to 4-5, and I'm in 4th place out of 8. So, and I finally have good running backs. My running backs have been dog shit all year. If you've ever played fantasy football, running backs are kind of what carry your team. And I took a gamble this year, taking 2 receivers early, and just being like, you know what, I'll find running backs. And it took me like 8 weeks to find good running backs. And I'm like, fuck, man. I got lucky. Someone dropped Fred Jackson at the Bills, so I scooped him up, and I was like, okay, I'll take Fred Jackson, you weirdo. And so he's been carrying me. I do have Breece Hall, but he's been garbage this year. Breece Hall ain't done jack. Like, he's had a decent game here and there, but overall, he's just been worthless. Do I need to get off now? Nope. And then I also have the Pittsburgh the Steelers running back. Fuck, what's his name? Jalen Warren. Yeah. And he's pretty good for me too. And I'm basically just running 3 receivers. Because I've got the top receiver, the Vikings. I have Marvin Harrison and I have not Dak Prescott, but who's the number 2 receiver? It's not CD Lamb, it's the other guy. Whoever the other receiver is on the Cowboys. And let me tell you, when CD Lamb went down, oh my god, that guy carried me so hard. Straight up. I scored so many points because of him. That dude won me games. So, and then I have the best defense in the New England Patriots. But also, I've just kind of been rotating teams. Like, I pretty much grab any defense who's playing, like, the Saints, or I used to grab any team that was playing the Bengals, but now the Bengals have Joe Flacco. And then the Falcons sometimes. But usually I'll grab any team who's just... Oh, I'll grab any defense playing the Titans. I'm just like, oh yeah, sure. You're playing the Titans? That's easy points right there. Because the Titans are bad. They're awful this year. But I have the Pats defense because they're the number 1 ranked defense this year. And they're playing really well, and they've also been playing some pretty soft competition, so... Which is awesome. Which I wish I could check my fantasy football stuff, but it's all on this phone, which is streaming right now, so... Can't do that. Bow, 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 bow. Oh my god, so much driving. So we're passing by the Spokane Valley Mall to my left here. Not that I think malls are interesting. I don't know who goes to malls nowadays for fun. I don't know. I think malls are pretty boring. I know as a teenager they used to be a dope place to hang out, you know? But I think more and more malls are starting to like get hardened up on like having teenagers there. And it's always like the 1% who ruin it for everyone else. It's always the people who are like, oh, I gotta cause trouble. And it's like, you can't, just think about other people, man. Don't ruin it for everyone. Like, third spaces are becoming very rare here in America. And that's so frustrating. And I really hate that for people, right? And in fact, when we go to Walden, Idaho, one of the places we're gonna go to is pretty cool. Now, man, I'm trying to debate. Do I even want to? We'll see. We're gonna get gas first. Let's get gas, and then we can go from there. Hopefully, it's not super busy. That would suck if it's super busy for gas. Wait, how much is Costco? Should I even bother Costco? shows at 325. Is there a Nubs over here that I can go to? I wouldn't mind going to Nubs. I can go to Nubs too. They got one. There's just certain gas stations that I prefer to go to. Costco's one of them. Nubs is the other one. I'm not actually saving any money going to the Costco here. It'd be almost cheaper to go to the Walmart. There's a Pilot. Oh, there is a Nubs. Oh shit. Hang on a minute. Oh shit, we're gonna go to Nubs. It's cheaper. About to go to Idaho, friends.
Continue on I-90 East for 6 miles.
Do it. Let's get some speed. I get over here. Manual control, getting up to 72 here. We're falling behind this guy. Don't have to go very far. Don't worry guys, the beautiful sights are coming. I know we're just seeing a bunch of city shit right now. Once we get into Idaho, it'll get pretty. Now, I can't guarantee the signal. I'm going to say this right now. I don't know if I can guarantee the signal. Even though it's going to be the I-90, we're going through the bumfuck nowhere of Idaho. So, yeah, we're going to find out. We're going to find out how good the tower signal is. So... Oh God. I'm about 1 mile from the State 9, half a mile. Well, that's the exit. So, we'll be passing to Idaho in about 1 mile, friends. Hope y'all are ready. Idaho, Idaho, Idaho. Wait a minute. When do I shift into mountain time? we might lose an hour today. Oh my god, I forgot. Oh, this is the worst part about driving west to east is you lose time because you drive into time zones. Fuck. Or you drive against the time zones. Damn it. Yeah, I think, guys, I think Masuda's gonna be our pit stop for today. Because I forgot, we're gonna lose an hour. Because I think Masuda's mountain time. Can someone confirm that for me? Is Montana mountain standard? I'm pretty sure it is. That's cute. I-90 is exactly 300 miles. There's a sign to Idaho. You'll see it up here on the right. Welcome to Idaho.
Welcome to Idaho.
That's right, we're all hoes. Get that screenshot of Google Maps. Thank you, Google Maps. I like to screenshot as we go into each and every state. And then at the end, I just do a screenshot. I just do a screenshot dump of every state we went to. It's really cute. Come on, dudes! Oh my god, I should just stay here. We gotta exit like a mile anyway. It's not a big deal. We're not gaining any time. I just gotta remember, it's all about the time that you're gonna gain from the maneuver. And there's just so much traffic ahead of me. I guess trucks are limited to 60. It sucks. So, that's right, Idaho, friends. We're gonna go to Nubs. You're Nubs and now you don't see potatoes. Yeah. Most of the farmland is actually south of us. It's down in it's down near Boise.
In half a mile, take exit 2 for Pleasant View Road.
It's very mountainous up here. You know, I think there is some farm. There might be some farms around here. I'm sure there is. I mean, this is a valley, so that would make sense. Yeah, there's probably farmland around here. I just don't go. Like I said, I don't get to come through here for sightseeing. Right? I'm all about going to. I'm all about city hopping. That's what I do. I city hop.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto North Pleasant View Road. Pleasant View Road.
There's a burger place there called Zips. It's a drive-in, and I've had a couple friends recommend that I should try Zips, but I'm just like, nah, dude. I don't want to waste. I don't want to. If I was gonna try Zips, I would have done it already, and it doesn't entice me. I'm good. I'm good, dog. Like, if I hadn't eaten breakfast this morning, maybe I would have dropped my Zips and been like, hey, I'll get a burger. But I ate this morning, so. I know we're probably going to eat when I get to Walrus, Idaho. Probably like just a quick Sammy Huckleberry shake. Because, who was it? Melty Aldi was like, hey, you have to get a Huckleberry shake. And I'm like, alright, I'll do it. Sounds good.
Go past this light. Then, at the next one,
why?
Use the left lane to turn left onto West Expo Park.
Google Maps, why do you do that? That's so weird. It's so cringy. Just tell me to turn right at this road, man. Oh my god. So weird. Alright, here we go. Oh, this stupid truck. Get out of the way, dog.
At the light, turn left onto West
Let's go, nerds.
Parkway, West Jacqueline
Let's
Road.
go, nerds.
Then, you'll take your first left.
Oh, what is happening? Oh my god. Okay. Well, shit. We didn't make it. We didn't make it. Too many fucking trucks. So. That's okay. More time to pump up the batteries. Not that I need to pump up the batteries any more than they are. Idaho barely has any farmland as a total percentage of land too. Yeah. Good thing potatoes have a really high growth yield, you know? You always imagine a state similar to Indiana, Illinois? No. No. Idaho is very mountainous. Very, very mountainous. Right? Oh, you imagine it was a state similar to Indiana, Illinois? Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's always fun when you really start getting involved in maps and kind of looking at like how every state is, you know, radically different from the way that you thought it was, right? Or just how diverse some states are, you know. You look at Arizona is a perfect example of a state where everyone just thinks it's nothing but desert. But I mean, they have plateaus and they have forest and they get snow, you know. You know, California is more than just Los Angeles. Comes to find out.
Turn right into the parking lot.
But according to some people, if you ask them what's California, they're like, it's Los Angeles.
Your destination is
Okay.
on the right.
Come on, Grandma. Come on, Grandma. Alright. What is that? Is that a CRV? It is a CRV, okay. Must be a brand new one. Alright. Here we go. Come on. Oh, wait. Hang on a minute. These are all one way. Well, I guess people are ignoring it. I guess people, like, this truck are just like, arrows don't apply to me. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna refill some gas real quick, friends. Alright. Let me see. Where's my pen? There it is. Alright, 331 miles. 0.4, 21.9. Today's the 4th of November. Alright, I'll be right back, friends. Where is my card? There we go. That's right, I can use this card. Let's go! Fuck. Alright, give me a minute, chat. I gotta go do my checks on stuff. I'll be right back. Alright. Grab this. I'll catch up with everyone in just a minute. Alright, who just popped in? Gum Reefing, what's up? How are you? Let me catch up with chat. Oh my god. So much chat here. For me, it's a European. It was a roller coaster of positive emotions when you drove from Washington to Oregon, Idaho. Yeah. What? Yo, what's up, Gummy? How are ya? Oh, Gum 1. 5% of America's population lives in yeah, the whole West Coast tour, yeah. It's very beautiful. The west side of the United States is gorgeous. There's so much variety, so much to see. It's amazing. Okay, we're gonna drop by. Okay, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna go to this little. We're gonna go to a little picturesque opportunity here.
Expo Parkway, West Jacqueline Road.
Actually, let me park real quick. Because I want to catch up with chat for just a quick minute here. Make sure I'm all caught up with chat here. So let me go park next to this guy real quick.
Turn right onto West Expo
and then
Parkway,
we will get moving. I need 2 seconds. I need 2 seconds here.
Take your first right onto North Pleasant View Road. Pleasant View Road.
Oh god, I fucked up this parking job. I fucked this parking job so good. Okay, there we go. Let's see, the landscape is beautiful. Yeah. Darren says you like the Pac West. And then Midwest Appalachia. Yeah, okay. New England, West Coast, and then the South. Okay. I like that. Honestly, for me, I would probably go Southwest. No, you know what? You know, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna go Southwest, Pac Northwest, New England, and then I'd probably go Midwest Appalachia. And then I'd go East Coast. And then the South. Yeah. Same thing. I put South dead last. The South is so boring. There's just a lot of forests and beaches. That's really what's down there. So, there we go. This is the Yellowstone. No, I'm still in, I'm in Washington right now. I'm in Spokane. We actually just left Spokane. We entered in. We're in Idaho. We're in Coeur d'Alene right now. We are headed to Walter's.
Right onto West Expo Parkway, West Jacqueline Road.
We're off to go see a super quick picture opportunity real quick. It's a really cool small library.
Right onto North Pleasant View Road.
And then we're gonna head over to Walter's.
Onto the I-90 East ramp.
Jesus, Google Maps, how much you gotta speak? Then we're gonna head over to Walter's, Idaho. Woo! Someone got pulled over. Get rocked. And then we're gonna go to Walter's, Idaho. And then we're gonna go to Ernie's Fountain. And then we're going to a free trout museum, guys.
At the light,
I don't know how much you can learn about trout, but we're gonna find out. And then we're going to Missoula, and that's probably what we're gonna end up rating out. So we got like a 6-hour day ahead of us, so. Kirk, what's up? Welcome on in. How are you? Welcome on in. You're just in time. Well, kind of. Depends on how long you're gonna be here. But we're going to get a quick picture opportunity, and then we're gonna be driving through the mountains of Idaho and Montana. So I will go ahead and preface this right now, guys. There is a chance that that my signal drops because we're going into the mountains. So if it drops, I'll do my best, but if I have to end stream, I have to end stream. I'll try to pick it up from Walter's, Idaho, or wherever we're going. But the hope is that the signal stays alive. So make sure you have your signal buddy ready. I'll let you know when you need to start grabbing them. So, God, that sounds so wrong. I meant hugging them. Hug your signal buddy when I give the word, okay? Darren says you can divide. Let me see. Technically, I think it's the border region of PNW and Great Plains. Yeah, so Yellowstone is in Wyoming. It's right at the southeast border of Idaho and the northwest corner of Wyoming. What state would you say is the most immigrant friendly? Probably New York or Washington. New York's always just been really good with immigrants. Right? It was the entry zone for a lot of Europeans. I'd say any state that voted blue in the presidential election is decent. But I think Washington, Oregon, California, and New York have made the most steps to kind of be like, hey, immigrants, you're cool, right? I would avoid Texas and Florida. They really, I'd avoid, yeah, them. They're just not cool with the immigrants, especially if you are not of a certain color. You can divide the U.S. into so many regions. Yes, absolutely. But I mean, you know, the main regions, right? Pac Northwest, Southwest, you know, Appalachia, Midwest, New England. I would say East Coast would be like everything from like east to the Appalachian Mountains that doesn't include the South, the Deep South, really, if you want to get real crazy. Because there's the South, and then there's the deep fucking South. Yeah. Appalachia is a part of the South of New England, but culturally is only a part of the South. I mean, isn't Appalachia more Pennsylvania, West Virginia, like parts of New York? New England is a nation. Yeah, New England is beautiful. New England has a lot of forest. Honestly, I tell people, if you love the Pac Northwest, you will love New England. It's very similar to each other. A lot of trees, a lot of forest, and there's a lot of fantastic mountains that you can go climb. A lot of great waterfalls you can go swim in. It's beautiful. You are correct. Yeah, with this president, yeah, a lot of people are choosing not to visit. They're choosing not to immigrate. In fact, a lot of Americans are looking to immigrate to other countries. I myself might need to start looking at that. And the good news is, because of my training, because of my qualifications, it's going to be pretty easy. States are going to want me. They're going to want my expertise because I do radiological work, right? I've worked in a power plant, right? I know how to, I have the beginnings of being able to work on like wind power, which is starting to become a big thing in many parts of the world. So there are countries out there who would gladly take me in, you know. From on down to a few counties northern Georgia, that works, yeah. You were in the USMA, you were afraid of just being a tourist? Yeah, it's crazy. It's nuts. Kirk, team seems tough AF. I mean, yeah, I know they're cracking down, but realistically, if you're from Europe and you're of a relatively pale complexion, I can't see them giving you too much of a hard time, right? And look, I just want to put it out there, like, I'm not the one trying to be racist. I'm just calling out the racism that this current administration openly has. Straight up. As a veteran, it was so fairly obvious when they fired certain people and then installed new leaders who were not qualified. That pissed me off the most. They made such a big hufflepuff about, you know, people not being qualified because of DEI, and then they installed a white guy who didn't even meet the minimum qualifications for the job that he filled. It was like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? Like, at least pretend to live up to your word, dog. And I know a lot of military, they don't like him. And I wish the military, as a group, would just stand up to him and be like, no, dude, fuck you. But I think too many people are afraid to, lose their job. And that's fair. But, I don't know. I think at some point, you gotta make a stand and be like, hey, speed limit 60? Speed speed limit might be 60. So I'm passing by everybody here. We're gonna drop to 60 here. We're gonna drop to 55. I'm a little afraid here. Everyone's going to Reedy Snow. I can work the math here. Always looking to go out of your own countries? Yeah. Darren says, you thought about moving to Australia? Hell yeah. That'd be fun. I want to go visit Australia in 2028 because they got the total solar eclipse coming. You know, I don't know, I think I would like to move to Europe. Everyone I've seen who moved to Europe loves it. Granted, you know, it's always that the grass is greener on the other side, right? So, you know. Now, I've traveled all around the United States, y'all know this. So, like, I feel like I have a unique perspective on, like, what I think is good, bad. You know, I think a lot of people who say that states are bad, they kind of speak from a perspective of, like, what they see in the news and, like, the 1-2 day visit that they did, you know? And, like, I will admit to people, I'm like when people ask me, like, I had someone ask me yesterday, like, hey, what do you think about Minneapolis? And I was blunt. I'm like, look, I've only been there for 2 days, so I can't really give you a fair assessment. I can tell you what there is to do, and based on what I've seen, they look like a great city. They look like the Portland or the Midwest. But without having lived there without having been there for more than a day and a half or 2 days, I can't give you an honest assessment of Minneapolis. It just would be unfair to the city to tell you anything else other than what there is to do, right? Now, I can talk to you about Philadelphia. I can talk to you about Phoenix. I could probably spitball about Denver. I've been to Denver enough, right? I can talk about Albuquerque, Seattle, San Diego. Like, these are all cities that I've spent multiple weeks in. I can talk to you about Honolulu, right? And Waikiki, right? I'm going to tell you right now, if you ever go to Waikiki and you're out at, like, midnight or 1 in the morning and someone shouts howdy at you, start running. Find a safe spot, because there's a good chance you're about to get jumped. Other than that, if you're a white person, you're safe in Honolulu and Waikiki. Just gotta be careful at night.
In half a mile, take exit 12 for US 95 South.
Real behind on chat here. We'll catch up with chat when we get to the. We're gonna catch up with chat when we get to the next stop night here. I'm reading behind chat right now. Gummy says they select people based on qualifications and neighbor. Yes. So the higher qualifications you have and what they need, the higher your chances of being able to immigrate to another country. Which is why I have a pretty good chance of. I would say that I'm probably a shoo-in for anyone that wants me, right? Especially any country that specializes in nuclear power. They would probably be like, oh, dude, you know nuclear? Yo, get your butt over here. We need you. You know?
Continue on US 95 South for half a mile.
Alright, I'm gonna catch up with chat here, finally. Let's see. Australia's like the perfect mix of Europe and North American culture. Okay. I mean, 60% UK, 40% US makes sense because they used to be a UK colony for the longest time. So it would make sense that they have a lot of that UK stuff. And then the US makes sense because we were in Australia a lot, especially after World War II. Kirk says, would you mind if I message you once? Absolutely. Yeah, feel free to DM me. I am more than glad to talk outside, of this, so. We're going to Moscow, guys. Moscow, Idaho. No, we're not going to Moscow. I don't actually know where Moscow is. I do know there is a Moscow, Idaho.
Turn left onto West Linden Avenue.
Is that this one? Google Maps? Is that what you're trying to tell me? It's not this one. It's the next one. It's where that guy is up there. Okay, I see. I see it.
Turn left onto West Linden Avenue.
Australia's the top country for immigration retention. Ooh, okay. Alright. You can talk to me about Hartford. Don't. They have a baseball team at a concert hall. Yeah, but so here's the thing about living in Connecticut, though. Or even New Hampshire is, I feel like you're not that far away from big cities, right? I mean, Boston to New York City is only about 4.5 hours. So if you're anywhere in between, you're 2 hours away from a big city. So, you know, I'm not against going to anywhere where I'd be 2 hours away from a big city. I mean, you know, it would kind of suck having to do a 2-hour drive just to get to the big city. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. You can go. You're good. My bad. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna turn here. It's not strict. A streamer in Perth struggled. Okay. Hell yeah. Whoops, 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 whoops. I don't want to turn. Dude, look how beautiful this is. Oh my god. This is, wow, look at this. Look at all the leaves. Look at the red ones. Off to the left. Off to the left, my friends. Oh my god, that's beautiful. I love the trees that get the red leaves. Oh my god, the red leaves are so gorgeous. There's a cemetery here. I don't know if you guys take long walks in cemeteries. I occasionally do. I don't get too crazy about it, but occasionally I'll go walk in a cemetery. It's actually a carryover from my first ex. She loved walking in cemeteries, and it was just something that I began doing. I was like, I'll go walk in cemeteries with you. We may or may not have had fun times in the cemetery too. I was very, very hot. We almost got in trouble. I may or may not have been handcuffed to a statue when a cop was driving around, and we were like, oh shit. And she couldn't find the damn key. She was like, she was like, shit, I lost the key. I'm like, what do you mean you lost the key? I'm handcuffed to a damn statue of a cop running around. So, make sure you guys don't lose the key if you're handcuffed to a statue. Okay, here we go. This is what I wanted to see.
Your destination is on the left.
Look at this really cool small library. We're driving by for a quick visit. This thing is really cool here. I kind of want to get Mr. Heffog. Write that down, yeah. Mr. Heffog, let's go. We're gonna just keep the van running. Just a minute. I'm raising the cell weight. Hang on. Okay, here we go. This is so cool. And they have a nice small library here. Super cool. Hang on, we're gonna fall back here. We're gonna get a picture. Mr. Heffog. Here we go. This is what we all came here for. I came here to check out the small library. Alright. Let me find a place to park real quick so I can really catch up with chat here. I think I can park up there. We're gonna catch up with chat. I also need to use the bathroom in my van, so don't worry, guys. Yo, look at that sweet van. Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna just go across. Parking for customers only. Ooh, what's happening here? Oh, no, wait, I can't go here. Shit, hang on. Hang on. Hang on, we gotta find another spot. This is government stuff. Can't go here. Oh, but we can't street park. Come on, street parking. Don't fail me now. No one cares about street parkers. I'm gonna find a street parking here. You suck at parking, dude. You suck at parking. I could have fit if you didn't suck. Alright, oh, there's a spot right here. If I can get there. Okay, let's get over to here, I guess. Fuck. Where's there a good... Oh, here we go. Here we go. We can street park right here for a hot minute. Alright, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna keep the van running. I gotta hop in the back for just a minute. Sanitizer. Alright, let me catch up with chat here, because, alright. We're talking Nudgy, don't mention anything. Okay, yeah, no, I will, yeah, no problem. Very similar U.S. style suburbs in Australia, not American brands, American influence in Australia, yep. Moscow, may driven too far. Yeah, there's a Moscow, Idaho here, yep. 2 hours from both, lots of stuff. You hate it when navigation's like, take a right on street name. Yeah, I mean, it's not so bad, though. I mean, usually when it tells you to turn right, it's usually not the very next one, but the one after that. That's usually what that means. We don't have much beautiful trees here. Really? Do y'all have like evergreens, or do the leaves just turn brown and drop their leaves? Oh my gosh, damn, I can only imagine how beautiful it is in West Virginia right now. Oh my gosh. That's one of the drives I've wanted to do, is to go to, to drive down. I think like somewhere in West Virginia, there's like a Blue Mountain Parkway, which gets super gorgeous around this time of the year. Oh my gosh, I want to do it so bad. Alright, let me go ahead and get our next location set. And we are going to head over to Walden, Idaho, which is about an hour and some change from here. Yes, 52 minutes. Alright, perfect. Gummy says, what do you think it's like when the GPS tells you to take a right in a quarter mile? What the fuck's a mile and what the fuck's a quarter? Yeah. Yeah. I hate... There's a road closure? Why can't we go over there? Okay, whatever, Google Maps. Darren saying worth it. Were you saying worth it to my fun times? Of being handcuffed to a statue and having fun times? Google Maps! Oh, I fucked up. Wait a minute, what am I doing? Take a right.
Sign. Turn right onto East Foster Avenue, Milwaukee Drive.
Alright, I'm all caught up with chat now. Oh man, I miss her so much, but I ruined that was my fault, and I hate that I did that. Like, she was my first, and I really wish I had dated other people to learn, because, you know, I made all the first relationship mistakes with her, and that sucked. That super sucked. Because I still think about her all the time, and I hate it. But she blocked me for a reason, and I'm not gonna go and try to circumvent that, you know? I'm not here to try and...
At the stop sign, turn left onto North 4th 4th Street.
I don't know. And maybe she is waiting for me to call her. I don't know, but I think if fate wants us to be back together, we're going into each other. I've had a habit of running into people from Hawaii and reconnecting, which has been amazing. So, oh, for the library stump, yeah. Hey, sometimes you gotta find things to see. You know, Coeur d'Alene. You know, there's kind of like the little brother,
Turn right.
the little brother of Spokane, right? They do have a really cool pinball place here, but they're also not open till Wednesday. Which sucks. I really wanted to come check them out, and they just didn't work out. Because I was supposed to come through here on a Sunday, and unfortunately, I had to watch my friend's dogs up until Sunday night, so I was unable to. What in the world is that thing? That's pretty cool. Oh, I need to put my earrings in. Shoot. Hang on. Let me see if there's a spot. This street parking? Can I park over here? Yeah, I'm gonna put in some earrings too. Hang on, guys. Give me a minute. I'm gonna put some earrings in. I keep forgetting. I haven't put earrings in a while. And I don't want my ears to close. So let me put some earrings in real quick. It's gonna be 2 minutes here. Oh wait, I have earrings in my purse. What am I doing? I just put them in right here. Yeah, these. Here we go. Y'all wanna see me put them in? In fact, I'm gonna need y'all so I can use you to there we go. West Virginia's falls definitely peaked, yeah. That's the thing I say about West Virginia. Whenever people tell me like, oh, West Virginia has when they're like, how can you not like West Virginia? They have amazing forests and scenery. And I'm like, yeah, but so does Washington and the New England area. And it's like, okay, I can't actually see. I need this mirror. There we go. And it's like, sorry, not sorry, West Virginia, but you don't have anything else to offer other than that forest. And I can just go to New England and Washington, and get those same forests, you're just not that special. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry to anyone who lives in West Virginia. That's the fucking truth, guys. Yeah, you've got beautiful terrain, but so does Washington and New England, and they have other stuff to offer. And that's West Virginia's problem. Fall is the best, but I will give you this. West Virginia, I would love to drive to West Virginia for fall. It's definitely a bucket list item at some point, right? I have been to West Virginia, hilariously enough. I have been to, what part of West Virginia did I go to?
At the next light, turn right.
I went to some Springs place. What are you doing, dude? Oh, I see, there's a FedEx truck right here. Fuck, okay. I was waiting for this guy to pass me. Okay. I would say New York is pretty much the same thing. Same with Pennsylvania. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's like when people tell me like, oh man, Kansas, it's how can you not like Kansas? And I'm like, because I can go to Iowa, which is the same thing, but actually has interesting stuff to see. So does South Nebraska, dude. And I was about to say South Dakota, but South Dakota is in its own league. Guys, if you haven't visited South Dakota, I recommend it. South Dakota is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I love South Dakota. It is a top 5 state for me. Like, it is, I'm really excited to go back to South Dakota.
At the next light, turn left.
When we drive to South Dakota, I am gonna take y'all to several things to go check out, to go see. We're gonna go check out the Corn Palace. It's just as corny as it sounds. We're gonna go see the Dignity statue, which is a very, very important sculpture that was dedicated to Native Americans. We're also gonna make pit stops near a couple towns. We're also going to Sioux Falls, where we're gonna be able to finally meet Baroque inspiration. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to meet streamers in person. You know, like it's always nice getting to talk to people through a screen and stuff, and it almost feels like you get to know those people.
Then you'll take a sharp
But it's always like the next step of like, oh my gosh, like I'm actually meeting you in person, right? And most people, they normally do that at TwitchCon, right? Normally at TwitchCon, that's where you go to meet the streamers that you follow and say hi and be like, oh my god, I'm just,
sharp right onto the
you know,
right
loving this, and you know, and hopefully they don't assault you like what happened to Emaru and other people, right? TwitchCon.
Continue
I come to you for the most part. I can't always just go way out of my way for people, so, but I do my best. So, why there are everywhere in the U.S. are bicycle ways, but no one's riding a bike or walking? Because it's not really safe, right? You know, the paint of a bike lane is not gonna protect you from a distracted driver.
I-90 east for 40
And look, even I wouldn't trust myself to bike around driving me, you know? I just wouldn't do it. Also, friends, have your signal buddy ready, because here we go. We're going into the mountains, and well, let's hope. Let's hope we got this. I have to go to Europe? Oh, absolutely. I'm hoping next 2 or 3 years, once I've built up enough leave to take a trip to Europe. I'd love to go back to Japan. I'm definitely trying to save up enough leave to go to Australia in 2028. So, but yeah, so people don't ride bikes here because they feel unsafe. And there's just a very anti-biking culture here, and there's just such a huge emphasis on car culture here. And, like, that might change in the future. Apparently Gen Z and Gen Alpha are becoming very anti-car, which is awesome. And hopefully as they get more in order and more into power, maybe they'll start fighting a lot harder for public transport and more bike lanes, which would be amazing. And not just bike lanes, but like safe biking lanes, like protected bike lanes, you know? So that bikers don't have to worry about getting ran over, because I hear about people on a bike just get ran over and hit, and that sucks. Everything's too spread out for most Americans. Yeah, that's the other issue. Everything's really spread out. Like Jacksonville, Florida, my hometown, everything is so far apart from each other, it's fucking stupid. It's so dumb. They waste so much space in Jacksonville. So much space. West Virginia's DC, decent, yeah. For DC tourism, yeah, that's pretty cool. In West Virginia, you don't have bike lanes, but you have pro bike laws. The distancing, yeah. Everything's very, like on the east side of the United States, everything's a lot closer to each other. Give me a minute, guys. I'm gonna try to fix this internet issue here. Like I said, guys, hang on to your signal, buddy. It's gonna get wild. This might not work. You can really see the mountains are really getting nuts here. Cars will never go away. Yeah, we definitely need more. And this is the worst part. It's when the idea of public transportation gets brought up, people will always be like, well, public transportation can't take me, and they'll just say there's like a random spot in the city, and I'm like, how often do you go to this random spot in the city? They're like, oh, maybe once a month. And then I'm like, who cares? And that's what your car is for, right? Like, public transportation should be used to help you get to places of interest that the majority of people want to go to, including places where people work, places where people can go shopping and eat and drink, right? We can go into a huge talk about all this. Like, we will go down. If you get me going down a rabbit hole, there's a whole fucking rabbit hole I can go down on this. I hate, even though I'm a van lifer, so this surprises people sometimes. Even though I'm a van lifer, I hate how car-centric the United States is. It is so frustrating to see the car-centric United States and give zero to public transportation, right? Look, if we're gonna do buses as our public transport, commit to it. Give buses bus names and enforce the bus names. And when you build bus stops, put a shelter there. Nothing makes me more mad than seeing a bus stop that's a literal sign on the side of the road. That makes me angry. That is laziness, and I'm just like, bro, come on. You can cross, yeah. I've had friends who started in France and were able to travel to Belgium, Germany, Poland, down to Greece, go to Italy, all entirety by train. Did not need a car. In fact, the one friend who rented a car, she said she regretted it. She was like, I am never renting a car ever again in Europe. That was terrible. I was like, really? She was like, yeah, they make it stupid difficult to have a car. It's just not worth it. I'm like, good. It should be that way. Like, public transport's the way to go, Like, there is a convenience factor to having a car, but there's like a amount of cost that should be associated with it, Say the 16 miles you drove, the distance you could cross in Europe, about 20 countries, yeah. I mean, realistically, 6,000 miles is the width of the U.S., On the western United States, all the states are much, much bigger than the states on the east side. So if you were to drive 6,000 miles on, east of the Mississippi, you'd probably be able to visit every state. That's probably like 25 states right there, Europe's trains are insane. You wish you had that in the U.S. Yeah, the train system here is so embarrassingly bad, and it gets fought on so hard. People fight high-speed rail so much on the premise of nothing. They'll be like, well, if you take a train, how can you go wherever you want? And I'm like, no one is taking your car away, dude. Like, you can keep your car, but sometimes I just want to go from Seattle to San Francisco in like one day. I think Seattle to San Francisco actually takes a day and a half, and I'm just like, like people. And here's the other thing, I want to be able to just show up at a train station and just hop on a train, right? I don't want to have to buy a ticket in advance. I don't want to have to plan it. I just want to just show up and be like, okay, I'm buying a train ticket and I'm going to San Francisco because I feel like it, and be there in like 12 hours. That's just how it should be, but it's not, and it's so frustrating to see when people fight it. And here's the thing, I get it. I get that. Sure, a national system, probably not possible, but why do we not have regional high-speed trains yet? Like, regional high-speed should be a thing in the United States, and we don't have it. And every time we try, like I said, it gets fought on. And you know who does all the fighting? Stupid oil companies. Europe trains are insane. Yep, you'd literally be about 2 hours to go from Pittsburgh to DC. Yeah, which is way faster, because when you drive from Pittsburgh to DC, it's what, 3.5, 4 hours, depending on which route you take. be about 5 hours from Seattle to San Francisco. Jesus Christ, man. God damn it. It takes 12 hours. 12 fucking hours to drive down from Seattle to San Francisco. It's 12 hours to drive. You looked up ferries, $300 to get there by train round trip. Yeah. Honestly, it's the oil companies, because think about it, right? The more people who take public transportation, the more people who take trains, the less people who are driving cars, which means the less people who are getting gas, which means there's less demand for fuel, less demand for roads. And those CEOs, they're greedy. They're greedy as hell. They will steal every penny from your grandma's pension if that's what it takes for them to make a little bit more money. They are greedy as hell. So, I hope in 50 years we have a better train system. Right now, all you can do is fight for your local public transport, because that gets fought on tooth and nail too. Seattle is finally establishing a pretty decent train system, but it needs to be better. It can be better. They can make it so much better in Seattle. People don't think about it. It is very relaxing to just sit on a train and just be on your phone or have a book and read. You can have your laptop and work on it. Right? Being on a train is very relaxing. Like, when you're driving, you constantly have to focus, you constantly have to pay attention, right? I can't dick around on my phone, even though I am dicking around on my phone. Did I say that? I'm not dicking around on my phone, guys. I would never, ever do that. Oh yeah, chat, get ready. We might have a phone drop. We might have a signal drop.